What's going on? What's going on? It is now 11:12, but it was 11:11, and it is 11:11, and it's pretty cool. And I'm just enjoying the moment, and I'm going to do something super fast and put this photo on and then just keep on rolling. That's right. Boom. That's right. Thursday, November 11 at 11:11 p.m. I love it. Hello, William D. Hello, 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 hello. Wait, where am I? Oh, that's an old show. I'm confused. There it is. There it is. There it is. Edit privacy. Public. Done. Add this to the post. Add this note. So I'll talk about this in a moment, but I'm just going to copy. Done. Wait. Copy. Sorry, just doing a little bit of business here. And posting, editing, post. And I think I'm going to get some glasses on. Save. Saved by the bell. 6 comments. Copy. Julie Luce. Hey, Carol. Hey, Julie. Hey, William D. Bonnie Barker. What's going on? You guys, anybody jumping on? We'll have a little party here. I have hot water happening, and let me just get some glasses really fast. Not to drink, at the see. Not that I can't see. Oh, these are the big ones. These are the big funny ones. The blue blockers. How are you? Alan Gessert. What's going on? What's going on? Ellen, when are you going to be a guest on the show? I'm waiting for you. Waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. We're all waiting. Ellen, when are you going to be a guest on the show? And yeah, here they are. They let you call from there? 11. I don't want to burn them because I just like to look at them because they go right here. And then oh, hey, check it out. Hold on. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Hold on, I can't hear you. Okay, I can hear you now. How are you?
My niece is here.
I am heading home. How are you?
You're on my show.
I know. Is party still going?
Party's it started now that you're here.
Perfect. Perfect.
You're driving home.
Yes.
How's the weather? Is it gorgeous?
Leaving a meeting. Oh my gosh, it is 71 right now. I'm chilly. Very cold. It was like 87 today.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes. 87 and dry. It's perfect.
Arizona. We're talking Scottsdale area. So you had the day off. So you went and you accomplished a lot of fun things.
Yes. I did a bunch of errands. Yeah.
Good. I'm just
got new mats for my car. Went and spoke at a treatment center. Had a friend over who did laundry, made some dinner, all kinds of stuff.
How fun. What did you make for dinner?
Yes.
The most important.
Oh my gosh. I have been making, it's on my weekly rotation, and you're going to love this one. It's a mushroom truffle gnocchi with smoked Gouda. Oh my gosh. And some truffle in there. Oh, it's so good.
Yum.
It's really good.
And do you serve it with
anything?
anything?
It's on my weekly rotation.
What do you serve it with?
I made roasted zucchini with it tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you say it's on the weekly rotation. Tell us
It's
more.
something I know how to, I've been cooking a lot lately, but it's on my thing I make every week. I make that every week. I've been making a lot of butternut squash soup, and I make this ginger jasmine rice with veggies in it. Those are my starchy dishes, and then I try to make some fish out the week as well.
And what's your breakfast like?
I make a lot of like breakfast wraps with fake bacon and eggs and cheese. Every meal has to have cheese.
Every meal has to have cheese?
And carbs, pretty much. Yeah.
Any favorite cheeses?
I have this truffle cheddar.
Ooh.
That's been my jam lately.
Truffle.
Yeah.
I have truffle butter in the fridge.
Oh, I have that too. I got it from Imperfect Foods, and I love it.
Isn't that the best from Imperfect Foods?
I am obsessed with I got my truffle cheddar from Imperfect Foods too, and I have a truffle olive oil. I am on a truffle kick.
All right.
And anything truffle from Imperfect Foods I get. But I love Imperfect Foods. I just turned one of my friends onto it today.
I turned some, anybody that wants to become an Imperfect Foods person, let me know. I'll send you a link, and we both get a $20 credit.
No, they get 80.
They get 80?
It's $20 off their first 4 boxes.
Oh, how cool. And we get $20 for referring them.
Yes.
You guys, you get $80 worth of food for free, so $20 off
and
each
it's so
box. It's totally worth it.
I cannot tell you the last time I stepped in a grocery store.
Yeah. But the food is cool too. I started ordering tonight.
Oh, mine's tomorrow at noon. You're ahead of me.
No, I order tonight.
Right.
I get to order from now through Sunday.
I don't get to order until tomorrow at noon. So you're the one who's always buying me out of stuff. Sometimes I go in there and they're like, oh, we're out of zucchini. Interesting. I just need to change my, zip code.
Yeah, but then it would get delivered. Well, you could do a box when you're here.
You're right.
So we're just doing.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
We need to talk to Imperfect Foods and have them become sponsors of 1111 because I love.
Yes, we do. Sponsor 1111.
Imperfect Foods, hello. Let's just do it. Yeah, for sure. But seriously, anybody on here, I get $20 and then you get 80.
80, yeah.
That's just so beyond worth it.
Yep. And then if you spend $60, it's free shipping, which is so necessary.
You get a box or two. Every once in a while I get something I'm not happy with, and I call them and they're like, oh, sorry. They take it off of your bill.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had anything that wasn't good.
Well,
everything's always good.
It's not that it's not good, but sometimes they don't package things well. But, And or I ordered some. I like these. They're these cheddar, or they're not cheddar. They're I could look them up right now, but I'm not. But then I've got 3 screens going already. They're this puff. They're a spicy ranch puff, like a pirate booty type thing.
Oh, I think I've tried those. Yeah.
The bag was open.
Oh, and then they refund you right there, huh?
Right there. You can they say take a photo, click, and then they'll go, oh, there's, whatever, $4.79 off of your bill. But yeah, if you spend $60, it's free delivery. And they have all these really, and some of their, I think, Ray, you're still there? I think that the truffle butter is on last time.
It's what?
They're selling it just one more time. Last chance.
Oh no, you have to stock up.
You gotta stock up on truffle butter. And it's $1 off right now.
Okay, well, good good to know. I'm going to get a bunch of it because it's so good.
It's so good.
But you got to try the truffle cheddar if they have it.
Truffle cheddar. Wow. I'm excited. I'm totally excited.
Yeah.
Well,
nice.
Hopefully we turn some people onto Imperfect Foods tonight, and I will send out the link to each and every one of you that does.
That was my little plug.
Yeah, now we just have to get them to come on the show.
Uh-huh.
William, I'll send it to you if you'd like. I'll send you the link. Hi, Rob. I don't know everybody that's here, but there's a nice little group, but nobody's coming on to the party because we're just having a party right here with Ray. When are you going to be in this area?
I'll be there the 23rd to the 28th.
Can you still see her? Oh, they can't see you all of a sudden. Maybe they can. 23rd to the 28th. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you drive safe.
Okay, yep, I wanted to say hi.
Happy 11/11.
And I love you.
I love you too.
Happy 11/11.
Pretty groovy.
Oh, do you know there's going to be Tuesday this year?
There's going to be what?
Tuesday. This is what I heard. Maybe I'm making it up. But on Tuesday at 2:22 of February 22nd, it's like 22222 or more.
222. February's 2. February 2nd, 2222. 222222.
Uh-huh. And I might be making it up, but I think it's on a Tuesday.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
William, check. Is that a Tuesday? We'll have to have a party.
I might have just made this up, but it sounds good, right?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12. So that's 12. 6 twos, right?
Yeah.
2, 2,
right?
2. Uh-huh. On a Tuesday.
It's a pretty powerful day.
That's a powerful day. So is November. Are you going to be here the 23rd? Tell me again.
The 23rd to the 28th.
Okay, so the 20, but you get in late on the 23rd, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm having.
I know
That's my 1,111th show.
Right? I know. That's so exciting. I can't believe you've had that many. That is a lot of commitment.
Thank you. So you'll have to come on the show that night coming home from the airport.
Okay, with my parents.
Yep.
I'll say hi.
Yeah. All right, girlie.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too. Have a good night.
Hold on. Let me give you a standing ovation. Don't leave yet. Standing O. Bye. My camera is not cooperating. Oh, okay. So I couldn't see everybody that was there. Mama Grace is here. Melanie. Hello, Melanie Demore. Hello, Joanne. Julie Luce. And y'all are funny. So I will send everybody that's on this list. I will send you a link in Messenger. So I have Julie, Suzanne, William, Carolyn, Rob. I don't know. Julie, Suzanne, William, and Bonnie. Imperfect Foods does not go to, I know it goes to Oakland, Melanie. So I'll send it to you. And, oh, she's adorable. I know. And super smart and super cool. She's really, really cool. We need to do an 11/11 from her classroom sometime. Maybe when they're doing some kind of a science project of some sort. So does anybody want to jump on? Jump, 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 jump. I'm here. Mama Grace is watching. Ellen, when are you going to be on the show? Ladies and gentlemen. William D. Lindemann in the house. unmute? Hello?
Yeah, happy 11/11.
11/11 is on a Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or February 2nd is on a Wednesday.
Okay.
Happy 11/11. Hi. I got so many happy 11/11s today.
Great.
It was almost like having a birthday, another birthday.
Well, it's nice to see you back in Southwest Michigan. Just in time for a storm.
It's all there. I know.
Yeah.
I had a lovely, Lillian and I went on a really super cool walk today.
Mhm.
And I need to post a couple of photos from all the trees look beautiful. And we need to Grace, we need to go for a drive tomorrow because it might be the last of the trees.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I've got a
right?
joke. I've got a joke.
A joke.
Yeah. You want to hear a joke?
Of course.
Okay. Moses, Jesus, and an old man were playing golf. And Moses tees off and he hits a ball toward the pond, and the waters part and the ball goes right through the pond back into the green. And Jesus tees off and the ball is hit over the pond and the ball stops. And Jesus walks on the water and hits the ball into the green. And the old man, he tees off. His ball hits a truck, bounces back into the water onto a lily pad, and a frog jumps on the lily pad and swallows the ball. Then an eagle comes and picks up the frog and flies away. And as the eagle is flying over the green, the frog drops the ball into the hole for a hole-in-one. So Moses says to Jesus, I hate it when I have to play your old man, your father.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
The leaves are all long gone up in Canada. I saw a friend of mine was in Canada, landed in the airport today, I think in Winnipeg, and it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sure it's
quite ready.
There's snow where Rob is. He mentioned that it was white up there.
The only good thing about that is we will soon get a Morocco.
Yeah, that's right. Is that what you call them now, a Morocco?
Oh yeah, we called it from the beginning, was a Morocco.
Oh, okay.
He would go outside and, with
those, yes.
Morocco.
That's what you're referring to.
What are you referring to?
Oh, a snowstorm. I thought that's what you meant.
Oh, no. Just when he throws hot tea.
Yeah, that's Morocco. That's right.
That's a Morocco. And I'm hoping that they turn the spa on. I think I'm going to order one of those spas, Rob. I think it's only fair to the birds that I order a spa. But
I'd like to get one too. That's a great idea.
I think so. Because there's always a few of those birds that just don't quite get the message that they need to fly south, young man, fly south. I'm really happy that
some birds do overwinter, and
do what?
It'd be nice to have a bird bath for them.
Yeah, you mean they stay?
Yeah, because we have I have food in the winter and they come,
Yeah, I put food out.
Yeah.
I used to have a bird bath, but it broke.
Oh.
But a heated bird bath, I don't know how I would keep it plugged in though. I don't have a electrician at my house this week. Maybe I'll have him put an electrical outlet outside. Yeah,
that would work. Good idea.
This bird spa is starting to sound expensive.
How long are you going to be here in West Michigan? Do you have any plans?
I have a gig on December 11th.
Oh, okay.
Our spa has bird lineups in the morning like you can't believe for water as everything is frozen now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you need to get another one, Rob. I have a gig December 11th with Southwest Michigan Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, I'm definitely going to see that.
December 11th. It's at 7:30 p.m. at the Mendel Center at Lake Michigan College.
Yeah, because I saw you at the Clock Beach. Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was a gift.
Yeah, I can't wait.
An absolute gift.
Is that the same orchestra?
Yes.
Good.
Well, but led by, what they're doing is there are 3 or 4 people vying for the new conductor position.
Yeah.
And this particular conductor was supposed to do this show last year and then one in the summer. And she, because of COVID, was canceled. So she re-established it for this holiday season, and body crossed, it happens. And I hope she gets the job, because I think it'd be really cool to have a female conductor in Southwest Michigan Symphony Orchestra's.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah. She lives where Bill Tiberio lives. She lives in, I think she's in New York. Hey, Carl Hess. Carl Hess is here.
Hi, Carl.
New Hampshire. I think she's at. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So, are you gonna? I think it's good that when you come on with a joke, but when we do the show on November 23rd, anybody that comes on has to come on with a joke. It's just the rule.
Good idea.
Don't you think? And then I was thinking it would be fun to do a trivia show.
Yeah.
And we could offer gifts.
Good. Yeah. There's plenty of trivia around, that's for sure.
Quick. And I do want to have a meal with you and Lynette. We just need to make that I just need this week to kind of be here, unpack.
Yeah.
I'm figuring out some shelving and getting my studio together right back there.
Yeah.
That night is where I'll be doing my collages. So I need to reconfigure some spaces in my house.
Yeah, yeah.
John McGonigal. Hello, McConaughey, not McGonigal. I know a John McGonigal. Now there's McConaughey. Hello, sir. How are you? So we have 8 of us on. We are in Illinois, Michigan, California, Canada. Yeah.
No Patty?
Patty's not here.
No Patty. What happened?
We're watching the Tom Petty movie. I know, right? There's a Tom Petty movie called Wildflowers.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mentioned a month or so ago, or you had a nephew that was a real estate.
Yes.
And you were thinking about getting a house, that house. Are you still interested in that?
Nope. I'm staying here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Staying right here. Okay. Yeah, that one had a studio, and I would have had my art studio and music studio. Yeah. Is the post office box still good to go? Good to go. Good to go. And I learned something tonight, that if anybody ever gives me money on PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo, if you specify that it's a gift, then they don't get a percentage. If it's for something, for a product, then they take a percentage.
Okay.
I just learned that. Because I know there are people on here that have gifted me and supported me, and I really appreciate it. And here's a standing ovation for all of you. And I'm hoping that all of you come to the show on the 23rd, and that you let your friends know about the show, because we need to, surge. We need to push it to a higher level, to a higher number.
This is Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, November
2
23rd.
days before Thanksgiving.
Right, instead of one day before.
Yeah.
It just worked better for people. People were scared. They're like, but wait, it's the day before Thanksgiving. And I go, yeah.
Mhm.
Then I thought, well, okay, I'll change it. I'll just do an extra show in there somewhere.
Mhm.
But I know I've done over 1,111 shows anyway.
So you're going to have us do an hour each, whoever wants to?
Do an hour? No,
Oh,
no, just sometime. You can
yeah,
come on. Everybody comes on the 15
yeah.
and or the 11, the next 11. I heard that may start to tax those spots as well as if you don't say gift or family. Yes, they'll tax them differently if they are not gift yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, starting in January they're going to be taxing, but they already take a percentage, Julie. But if it's a gift, they don't take the percentage. But Julie, on the other hand, sent me a check. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you,
And a
Julie.
beautiful card that I have right over there. The cards make it to my wall, my door. My dad put this door in. He said he knew that I liked magnets, so he put a door in, and it's all full of
Oh.
things on the wall and magnets.
Mhm.
So why don't you have things sent to your home address? Because it's better, Grace, to have it sent to the P.O. box. Gotta keep some things private. It's just I like not having my home address out in the world.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I could send him to William's house. So what have you been up to? What did you have for lunch today?
Oh, I went out. I taped my pastor doing a short talk and a song, and
On
we got
Thursday.
that right before the weather turned bad. So we go through Chick-fil-A, and I get some fries. I like their fries, so I had that for lunch.
How fun.
And I had some last Sunday. For my birthday, I was gifted with some V8 kind of drink, some green immune, really tasty. It had ginger in it, really just the right amount of ginger. Tastes really great.
Fun.
Yeah.
I like to have my greens with little bit of ginger.
Yeah.
And I put a lot of stuff in. In my smoothie, I put things in that I never tell people because if I tell them, they wouldn't drink them.
Oh, really? Why? Because of the taste, or the?
You put zucchini and basil in my smoothie?
Uh huh. Okay, they're not used to it. That's why.
I like zucchini in my smoothie because it thickens it in a nice way. It's very light it thickens in a light consistency.
I think you should publish those recipes and sell them. I think they're valuable, and I would be willing to pay for that information, because you've got a lot of information, that people can use, and it's valuable.
Maybe you could help me write a book.
That'd be great.
And each chapter would be on something different.
Sure. Well, you do so many things, in your family. I like what you posted up about was it great grandfather or someone from?
Oh, my uncle, Ignacio, Joe. I didn't post it. Someone else posted. They posted every Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
Because he was in the World what war?
Probably one.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to a friend a day or so ago about you, and he mentioned, is there a Mamina's bar in Benton Harbor? He said he used to go there.
Really?
He says that was in Little Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my mom worked there.
Oh, right. Okay. That's the part of your story, I really want to know more about the history of your family. It's written down where you can keep referring to it. Because when you mention it occasionally, it's, like it has to be written down so I could follow it.
It's pretty unbelievable, I have to say. It's pretty unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Julie Lou.
Unbelievable. Hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Hi, everybody.
Hi there.
Happy 11/11 on 11/11.
Happy 11/11 on 11/11.
Hey.
Right now. And there are 7 on 11/11.
Well, that's good. Where are the rest of us?
Yeah, where are you?
Oh, Julie, Rob, Carol.
That's good. I saw them on earlier, and Melanie, I saw her pop on, and Carl, and I saw I think Suzanne pop on.
They're just being shy, I think.
Apparently they are. I had to go. I was eating popcorn, so I had to go quick brush my teeth and get the popcorn out of my teeth.
How do you eat your popcorn?
Today I just ate it with a little bit of salt. Nothing fancy. So
my laptop is about to hold on.
Sometimes I put
keep
garlic salt, but today it was just salt.
Yum. How do you prepare your popcorn?
Well, it was the, the old fashioned cheat kind, the microwave bag in the microwave.
Okay.
But I also still do the, I bought a bag of just the regular popcorn kernels and actually have prepared it in just that little spot of oil and on my little tiny pan that I still have from when I was a newlywed.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it's like the little popcorn pan.
I'll be right back.
And the other day at school, she's going. So the other day at school, not for anybody, but I still have our original Mr. Coffee pot because we weren't drink coffee every day. It was more like a special occasion, or if you had company, or after a Thanksgiving meal. And it still worked, and I didn't want to throw it out when I was moving. So I took it to school, and it was still in a brown paper bag. And I actually made a pot of coffee out of it one day last week because it was colder. So that was kind of fun. Then I put it back in the bag.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it brought back some good memories.
What did you have for lunch today?
What did I have for lunch today? A big splurge. I had a Subway sandwich with lots of veggies on it.
Great.
Yeah, it was good. So
Julie,
that was kind of like lunch and dinner.
Julie, you're never boring.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. So anyway, and my day kind of consisted of dashing out, and I went shopping and found a couple little things for the girls for Christmas, couple little shirts and some pants, and added that to my little stockpile of.
Are you concerned about how they're saying things aren't going to be there?
I'm not concerned. Am I seeing that there are things that are not in the stores readily? Yes, I am seeing that. I am also seeing things that are jumping by $5 and $10 that were a price increase over what they were last summer. Something I've had my eye on that it's like I don't need, but I wanted, and it has gone up already by $5. And it's like, oh, okay. Guess I don't need it.
A couple weeks ago, and everything I bought was $9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
9, 10, 9. I'm going. I looked at the woman. I said, wait a minute, stop. Would you buy this for $9? She goes, nope. And I said, neither will I. I have one guest to add to this, ladies and gentlemen. The unidentified Zoom user.
On my end, it's the mystery guest. Who is it?
Yes.
I like this answer.
That's fun. Well, where did she go? Suzanne?
Is it going to be Suzanne?
It was. I don't know where she is.
Mystery guest.
It's Suzanne, but she isn't there.
It's just on my end, it says it's still connecting. So it might be slow.
Hi, Joyce. Thank you. Happy 11/11.
There she is.
There she is.
Mystery guest, stand up, please. You're muted.
Hello.
You're muted.
Vote.
You're muted. Unmute.
That's because our favorite phrase is unmute.
Unmute thyself.
Yeah.
Still
Here
muted.
we go. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, old friends.
What's
Hi.
happening, old friend?
Yeah, it's like a
Hey,
year.
that lighting is very nice. There you are.
Oh, you like the lighting, Jenna?
Yeah.
Well, I had my
Now we
lighting
can
guy
see it.
in earlier.
You had the
I
lighting.
had
guy?
to pay him a fortune, but you know, he did it.
Hi, Julie.
What are you guys up to? I can't watch Facebook and Zoom at the same time.
Oh, there's 7 of us on 11/11.
We were
Oh,
waiting
cool.
for you to come on.
Good. Hi, William.
Hi, how are you?
You have a
Don't
joke
go to
for us,
Chick-
Suzanne?
What, darling?
You have a joke for us?
No, but I have a friend hounding me from Los Angeles about a cranberry shallot thing that I make. Because, you know, I used to be a chef. It's absolutely delicious. So
Cranberry-
she's hounding me now for the recipe. Yeah.
In it. How do you make it?
Well, you have to work on it. It's fresh or frozen cranberries with dried sour cherries, and mostly shallots. You have to buy all your shallots and blanch them and peel them. So it's just, and then you put in white wine and white wine vinegar and some sugar. So it's a great balance of tart and sweet. I mean, it's kind of an old English thing you would serve with
It sounds
turkey.
fancy.
It's really good. It's better if it sits for a day.
Mhm.
Anyway, Estelle is hounding me. So I guess she wants to make it for a party or something.
So would that be something if people invited you to a Thanksgiving, that would be your go-to?
I would bring that probably, or bring a pie, or would rather have people over for dinner myself and make that. I mean, it's very delicious. The only thing more delicious is that I've ever had or made is tomato chutney. I mean, they're really cool things that you can make and store that are out. Oh, you don't like tomatoes?
I know. I was thinking
Yeah.
you lost Jenna when you said tomato.
Yeah, I know. I forgot for a
I'm gonna
minute.
get over here and draw
Well,
some trees. I'm gonna draw some pine trees over here. Just keep going.
oh,
Well,
good.
What
I
about?
remember those. Remember, Jenna? And I
Oh
I
man.
stood up for you with
Yeah.
Phyllis.
Our-
I
our
said they
trees-
were good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my Christmas card this year, I think.
I wanted, I
know
told
you
you
asked
to,
for it.
yeah, do it.
My friend Joyce likes tomato chutney. So what's in your tomato chutney? And I'll just kind of.
I don't know. I can't, I'm just going to kill my friend Estelle, who's a friend of 30 or 40 years. Great cook.
I might as well. Don't say you're gonna. First of all, you guys don't.
Well,
No, honestly, can I tell you what's really
never mind,
quick?
Jenna. We're
Pretend
not
you
going
say
in
that.
there.
Just say
We're
you
not
don't
going down that tunnel.
Don't
Anyway,
say that.
no, but I mean, It was her former mother-in-law's recipe, and she's lost it. And it was one of the best recipes I've ever.
Well,
We
if
made a
anybody
bunch
has a
of.
recipe for tomato chutney, please get it here stat so we can.
I
all-
will, but I'll try to get you my cranberry shallot thing because
Yeah.
it's so much better than eating ocean spray.
But you
Hi,
know,
Julie.
And
Yeah.
there's a cranberry chutney too.
Yeah.
Well, you want, this is not a joke. That would be a real joke, but you know,
you never know.
Right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I raised the 3 boys, and so it typically would be the youngest son that would say something that would usually get him excused for from the table for a few minutes. I don't know why, but Joey always
Do that. I want to be
Came up-
excused from the
yeah.
I
table.
mean, you may
So-
be excused.
yeah,
Julie.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, but
I wanna-
we
Tell me
always
what
did the ocean spray whole berry cranberry sauce. at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Star.
Well,
So-
everybody loves that. I
Yes.
know.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anyone, but this was what my son said that got him, because my grandmother sitting there got him dismissed from the table for just a couple minutes to think about what he said. But
Yeah.
so it's time to pass the cranberry sauce, and some like it, some don't. And so it comes in front of Joey, and I don't even know if he was in high school yet or not, but he just goes, as it passes him, he goes, "Oh, ribbed for your pleasure." And away it goes. And then my husband about
What did
died.
you say? Wait, what did you say?
Ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh.
Oh, you mean
Because
the
of the
jelly?
indentations.
The
It's
jelly
because of-
thing? Yeah.
And it's the indentations that are on the,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my husband
Yeah.
just kind of excused him from the table for a little bit. Joey, you got to think before you say things.
Uh-oh. Do I
So-
really have to, Julie?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
was,
Suzanne.
yeah, he was always the one, the youngest,
I-
always the one that said something that would, get him. And so it kind of became the running joke now, and he's in his 30s, and it's like, what can Joey say to get him excused from the
Right,
table?
I'm trying to think what I can say.
Oh, you
No.
can think of something, Jenna.
Yeah.
Try. I've never, I don't think, it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Anyway.
one time at not my family, but somebody else's family. Well, they were they're not allowed to tell jokes at their Thanksgiving table.
Why
Mhm.
not?
I didn't know that. And
Oh.
I told a joke, and everybody kind of went like, and I
Oy vey.
and
Yeah.
my friend, and she goes, "We don't tell any jokes at Thanksgiving."
It's a serious occasion.
Well, and they're political junkies. It's
Oh.
all great and stuff, but
Yeah.
the reason why was a relative told a joke, and one of the uncles was eating hot mashed potatoes,
Oh,
and when he laughed,
inhale.
no, he spit it out,
It went all over the people.
and
yeah.
it went inside his mother's ear
Oh no.
and burned her ear.
Oh, well, I shouldn't laugh then.
They don't tell jokes, but they're all dead. It's okay. You
Oh
can-
my
Okay.
gosh.
They
Well, I
are,
hope
they're
she
all
didn't.
dead. As
I hope she
it, I
didn't die
realized
of
everyone
the
at that
mashed
table is
potato.
now dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
She didn't die of the mashed potato
No,
in
but
the ear.
her ear got like
Yeah.
shot with hot mashed potato. It wasn't so hot because it was in his mouth, but he and
Yeah.
You would have thought that as he
Kinda weird, but-
spit it, it would have cooled down a little bit as
Right, a
it
little
traveled.
bit. But when he had it in his mouth for those 10 seconds,
Yeah.
Oh.
Joyce
Oh,
thinks
wow.
that's a weird story. Well, Joyce, welcome to 11:11 with Jenna on 11:11.
I know. What a weird story. Well,
Oh, that is
Julie,
strange.
are you making Turkey Day?
You know what? I have been invited. My stepmother sent me a ticket, and I'm flying to Henderson, Nevada, hopefully for Thanksgiving
All
week.
right.
Yeah. So
You have
one of
relatives there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
one of my nieces and her husband are there from North Carolina, and her father's family is from Puerto Rico. So she
Oh.
did last year this wonderful turkey basted in all these seasonings and this
Yum.
Puerto Rican rub. So
Yum.
we begged her to do the same thing again. I was the one that made the gravy, from scratch gravy.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But
Oh, that's your job.
yeah. And that
Yeah.
was my grandmother taught that to me. It seemed like you were the last one out of the kitchen because you were still stirring the gravy.
Yeah. I
on the
always ask
stove.
my
Always the
mom.
last minute, the last second.
Yeah.
Get the gravy ready. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I always ask my mom to do that when I made Thanksgiving for the
Uh-huh.
family. Yeah. And I used to do this great fennel dressing. It was fennel, Italian sausage,
Uh-huh.
cornbread, stuffing. Oh, I
Sounds
know,
good.
I
Jenna,
love
no
cornbread.
sausage, but
I
fennel.
love cornbread stuffing. Yum.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to be with my friend Nancy, and
Oh,
she
good.
she wants to have crab,
Nice.
fresh crab. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, we're from
you can get fresh
San
crab in the village.
Francisco.
No, you can
Yeah.
get it in Ukiah. You can get it in Ukiah and
Oh,
Will.
I think that's why she's thinking of it,
Yeah.
Jenna. She and I, her husband, who is Italian American, we lived in the city for years and were good friends. And her husband was an abalone fisherman, and he used to cook the abalone for us, breaded, and then it was like to die for. So we had a lot of parties that way. Anyway, Nancy is saying, screw the turkey, let's get a couple of crabs.
Dungeon screw being in California. Just get her up to Washington and go over to Squim and go to the Dungeness Spit and get your crab.
That's true, darling, but she's we're just maneuvering her to the shower at this point.
I know.
Well, good. Well, progress.
Yeah, I'll see. I think I'm finally leaving.
Hey, Patty's here. Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Yes, she
Julie
is.
doesn't have, Julie, do you have your cat there?
Oh, yes. There.
Joyce just asked if we could see the kitty. Hi, kitty.
What a nice cat.
Oh, I said hi, kitty, and looked at the.
I know.
Did you see that?
Kitty.
Hi,
Yeah.
Kitty.
I guess
Hi,
he has to
kitty.
groom for the show.
Hi, kitty.
What a cutie.
So he's
Nice
giving
cat.
Here's your kisses.
Yeah.
Beautiful markings. Yeah.
He does, unusual. So he's actually my son's cat, and so here we are.
Sure is your son's cat.
Yeah. And
what's her name?
His name is Houdini.
Houdini.
Yeah, because Houdini likes to hide.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Hi, Houdini.
And I find him in the strangest places. So, but he used to, I guess he used to go when he was a new little kitten, he would go underneath the dresser, and then he could get up between the back of the drawers and actually get into the drawers. And Justin would look for that cat everywhere. And the cat was in his dresser drawer.
They can be really smart. He figured
Yeah.
out how to open the drawers. Yeah.
From the back.
Yeah, so he's and then he has his feisty moments too, because he's just a year and a half old, and all of a sudden he gets a little bee in his bonnet, and it's like the Indianapolis 500, and he just goes racing through, the little place and over the sofa, and it's just like,
he's exercising.
Oh yeah, he is, because he doesn't get to go outside, so
right.
He's just
he needs his laps.
Yeah, and he gets them.
Yeah.
But the last couple of days when I've been sitting out here, I have a blanket that Justin got me last year for Christmas. It's one of those, like an UGG blanket. So it's very So Houdini has been curling up right here on me. and he's all snuggled in. And I'm like, okay, what's going on?
Well, I hate to say so, but honey, I would curl up on you too if I were him. You're very
So,
wonderful. So
that can
I,
be Henri.
yeah, I don't want to see you that way.
So,
We can all, well, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah. But
Well,
so he's been fun.
Yeah,
a real cutie. Can we see him again? Houdini.
Yeah. Very
Houdini.
Hi,
Houdini.
kitty, kitty.
Are you gonna look?
Hi, Houdini.
Hi, Houdini.
Little kitty cat.
Super cute.
And he's a youngster.
Yeah, he's a youngster. Aren't you a youngster? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why he's running around.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, there you go.
So, Julie, don't you get attached and then he has to go?
He's not
Yes,
anywhere.
but well, right now, well, hopefully Justin will hang out with me for a long time.
There's nobody's going anywhere in that house. They're
Yeah.
set there. That's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, we're not. I'm happy. What is it? Happy as a snug as a bug in a rug or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
very happy.
Oh, well, that's wonderful to hear. Yeah.
So,
Well, I think Nancy wants me to feel that way. I think she thinks I'm going to stay there forever, but I'll just have to see, you know.
Might.
No, dear. Look at where I live. All my things, I finally am getting them out of boxes, but I suppose I could. I don't know. She's got 2 cats, and
Oh, yeah, never mind.
she used to be a dog person, but now she has 2 cats, and I'm not that into, you know,
right.
I get kind of allergic, but you know what? I'll do whatever. I'm just going to be there for her. And she's looking forward. So here I go
There you go.
in a few days.
See
Yeah.
what happens, William, when 3 women get on Zoom and you're sitting there and you're just
You
being...
can't get a word in. Yeah.
I was going to say, Suzanne, you're exempt from having to watch what you say. You can say anything you want because it's always funny.
Oh, darling, don't say that. Jenna will slap you upside and down. As a black person might say.
No, I
Yeah.
learned what to do here on Facebook, on Zoom with your participants.
Thank you. Thank you, William.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate your sentiments.
You're welcome.
We just have to learn to say cannoli a lot.
I like cannoli. Oh, you mean every time I say a word I shouldn't?
Yeah.
Just use cannoli?
Absolutely.
Cannoli you.
That's a Pat. You might have to talk to Patty. That's a Patty.
I know.
Where is Patty? I thought she was coming on.
She's here. She came on. I'm not sure she's still here, but she was here.
Oh, come on, Patty.
Patty?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patty. You still here?
Yeah.
Well, her friends are on. She should come on, Pat.
You would think.
Sing the Patty song, Jenna.
I'll come up with Patty. Oh, she can't Zoom right now. Where she is, she's unable to Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unable to Zoom.
Because she doesn't have a computer and it's harder on your phone.
Right. Right.
You guys do it on your iPad or your phones?
I'm on a phone.
Well, she does. She's got you have iPhones, right?
I do. Yeah.
Hers was more complicated. I'm hearing something. Just 1 second. No one say anything. Oh, I thought I heard a mouse, but it's my water filter.
I hate those Mises to pieces. Remember that, William? I hate those Mises to pieces.
It was a cartoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jerry and
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. And it was a mouse and a cat.
Yeah.
I hate
on Facebook, there were some things that pop up from time to time. And there was a cute one that popped up on today's date. And it was, I think, 9 years ago. So it was my late husband, Steve. We were at the cabin, apparently shuttering up the cabin. So it was Steve standing just off the deck, looking at Josh moving something, our oldest son, and then our little granddaughter, Charlie, who was a year old, on the deck. And so it was the little 3 generations of them. Yeah, and so
Oh,
that was really cute. So I shared it again because I thought it was kind of
oh,
cute.
good.
9 years ago, it just doesn't seem possible.
Yeah.
It goes by that fast.
Yeah, just in the blink of an
That's
eye.
so cute.
So it was sweet.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Well, William and Julie and Jenna, I shared 2 pictures of my father. One when he was a POW in Germany.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always see everybody.
Just for Veterans Day, Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to appreciate
Mm-hmm.
what he did,
Right.
what
Yeah.
happened to him. Yeah. I know, but he did it, Julie, and he came out at the other end. Yeah,
Came out of it. Just amazing.
I know.
Standing ovation for your father.
Thank you, Jenna.
Of course.
Well,
Except-
it was a picture of him on the cover of LA Times, Los Angeles Times, and it said concert pianist captured by the Nazis. And I don't know how they got a hold of that, but they did. And that was a trip. And I just found that a few years back when I went through a scrapbook of my grandmother's. So I've been wanting to write a book about him, but I have not done so yet.
We all need to write our books.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Just for, not for anybody but yourself. Just
Exactly.
get it
Yeah.
out. I'm a big believer.
Yeah.
Well, kids, I'm going to start. I gotta go take Lillian out one more time.
Hi, Lillian. You're my favorite.
She's sitting with
chauffeur.
Eleanor.
She's my fave.
She's sitting with Eleanor right now.
Oh, her
It's
toy
her new little
friends.
friend.
The other day, she was like touching her and but backing up and jumping.
Does she love her?
She loves her. Oh, they're right next to each other right now.
Fun.
She lost Chica this year, so.
Right.
And now Flanders. Lisa and Katie are losing their cat soon. They lost.
Oh.
Chica left about a month ago, and now Flanders is on his way.
Aww.
Oh. Is he the barn cat?
He's not no, that's Gracie.
Oh.
And Flanders goes out, but he's been with them, I think, 19 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a good long life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Close. He might be 20. And Chica was 16.
Oh. Good for Chica.
Yeah. Cutie pie. I miss my little Chica girl.
For
But
sure.
yeah, I got to get Lillian out one more time tonight. So
Okay. No rain right now.
snow starts. William, when is the snow supposed to start? Oh.
Did William go off?
Oh, you said William. I thought you said Lillian. Oh, I
You're
think
still
tomorrow.
there.
I
Yeah.
believe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The next
So
few
there
days.
you guys go.
When I flew then, and I got here in time to be here for the snow, but not be on the road.
Perfect, Jenna.
Mhm.
And so there you go.
There
And
we
then
go.
we've got the darn dense fog advisory in the morning.
Huh.
Just don't like those.
Careful.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a little worried about my drive.
When do you know when you start?
I think I'll probably be starting on Tuesday.
Oh,
Nancy and I are in touch every day, but
Okay.
she's doing really well. Her second day in rehab. So I just have to time it correctly. So I leave to get to her house when she's there.
Mhm.
So we're talking, but I think it's going to be Tuesday that I leave. And, the weather can be dicey.
Yeah, you got to be really careful because it's going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more rain, but
Well, I'll be driving in the rain. I assume I will be, you know. Hopefully my windshield wipers keep working.
go get new ones.
Well, yes, and you can go to, in fact, my Charlie's dad told me, like if you went to a Kragen or a Napa, if you buy them at a store there, they will actually put them on for you.
Totally. I did that
Yes.
last Sunday at Napa Auto Parts.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Buy them and you go, can you come out and and it's real easy to snap them on and off, but
yeah.
Right.
It depends on the year of your car and which ones just have blades, or do you have
Uh-huh.
to,
Yeah.
and
So they'll look it up for you
they
and
have like
find
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Napa, they have like 50 different ones right there.
Right.
Your
I
car,
know.
your
And I did have my mechanic check my car, but I don't think he checked the wipers, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of pissed about that. And I might just take it back to him and say, did you guys check the wipers? I'll see.
Yeah.
Or I'll take my check. I drove through 5 states from Santa Fe to Whidbey Island, and I had to stop in Arizona and get my air conditioning fixed before I went through the desert
Yeah.
of
Good.
Arizona and California. So, I just figure I can do what I have to do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and windshield wipers won't be horribly expensive, even if you
Right.
go to like a Napa
Yeah.
or whatever. And they'll check it. And have you ever had your check engine light come on just for some reason?
Yeah,
You
last
can,
week.
yeah,
No,
okay. So
God forbid.
you can
Yeah.
drive to like Kragen, Napa, whatever one you have by you, and they've got a little gadget that they plug right in, and it tells you
Yeah.
what the problem is. So like the
Oh,
Jeep
good.
was having an issue, and it was the gas cap. And so
Wow.
It's
I mean, just
flashing.
as simple because it
Was
wasn't
it flashing,
closing.
Julie?
Yes, and I've got on my car now, when I start it up, it flashes for a few times and then it goes off. So I
Yeah.
need to go check that out. But I did just get new windshield wipers put on.
Well, Julie, I need you to understand that living in the South Whidbey Island, I don't have jack
Right. Diddley.
cannoli.
No,
Near
no,
me.
Jack Diddley. Yeah. No, and I understand. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. It's like living at Dinky Creek and there's a little tiny store
Yes.
and nothing else. Yeah.
There is absolutely nada.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, except it's beautiful. And
Uh-huh.
it's a ship.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes we're nothing if not flexible, right? And we just kind of roll
Well,
with.
yeah. I mean, people say, well, you're getting old and it's going to be harder to move. Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll deal with it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, children, I'm out of
Okay.
here.
Bye.
All right, Jenna.
It's
Bye, you
2:15.
guys.
We gotta-
Have a great
outside.
evening.
Does
Bye,
anybody
William. Bye,
besides William-
Julie.
Does anyone besides William want the Imperfect Foods link?
Sure.
I had never even heard of Imperfect Foods
I've
before until
heard
this
of it. I
evening.
was going to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link. You can check it out. Basically, what it is you get what they do is they find foods that are going to waste,
Uh-huh.
like excess shrimp or excess
Uh-huh.
bacon or excess what's the butter that my niece truffle butters, and they package it. They're saving food that's going to go to waste,
Right.
Oh.
and then
Oh.
they package it and it's organic. You can buy both regular and organic foods, and they have everything from skincare to vegetables to meats to chips and stuff to dairy, and you can just go through to non-dairy products. Lots of raw non-dairy cheeses and non-dairy drinks and seltzers and all kinds of stuff.
Well,
And you
that's what
order,
Trader Joe's does, you
yeah,
know.
well, you order
Yeah.
this and then it comes to your house. You don't have to go into Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'll send you the link, and I was told
Yeah, Julie.
you'll get $20, $20, $20, $20 off every
Well, that'd be good.
order.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I'll check it out.
I'll
Yeah.
send you the link.
Okay. And we did earlier this morning, did we have B? Did Michael give you the letter B earlier today?
Yes, yes.
So what should we do for a letter this evening?
E.
An
Oh,
E.
and Imperfect does deliver on Whidbey Island.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
You could
Food
get windshield
delivery.
wipers.
How cool.
It
Yeah.
doesn't deliver though. It doesn't
Maybe
deliver
that-
to Lake County yet.
Yeah, Julie,
Letter,
that
Julie?
would be cool.
What's the letter, Julie?
Let's see. What shall we do?
E. E.
Oh,
E.
yes.
E.
I heard Suzanne say E.
Okay. Here we go tonight on 11/11. It's right on 11/11 of November 11, 2021 for you, William, Suzanne, and Julie. I'm so grateful you're here and everyone else that's here. Let's give a cheer. So there are 7 of you, and I can say I love you, Mama Grace, especially you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And I will sing this song through maybe once, maybe twice. So I will wish you all an 11/11 now. And I will wish you all elegant thoughts for you. And from your words, I wish that every one of them is strong for you and full of love and strength to you, and especially those are here tonight. And there's 8 of you, and that's really out of sight because 11/11 with Jenna, 11/11 with Jenna, 11/11 with Jenna is here every day and every night.
Hi, everybody.
Yay.
Bye,
Thank you,
William.
Jenna.
Real
Night.
hard. Real
Love
hard.
hard.
Real hard. Night.
Good night, Odini.